Can you hear me properly? Hi, guys. Is anybody here? Happy Saturday, guys. Happy Bangchala weekend. How is everybody doing? Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited for Bangchala? Hi, Olivia. You're the first one here, Olivia. Welcome. Hi, hi. Hi. Hi, dear. Hi, dear. Welcome. How you guys doing today? Hi, Margaret. Hi. Margaret, did you change your photo? Hi, Nina. Hi, Nina. Hi. Hi, Sabine. Welcome, everybody. How are you guys doing? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Bangchela coming in, I would say tomorrow, but it's technically Monday for me. So, oh, Crush's house. Nice, Olivia. Hi. Hi, how is your Saturday, guys? How has your week been since we last talked? Mine has been a bit tough. Tomorrow is Easter for me because I'm Orthodox, not Catholic. But yeah, it's been a week. It's been a crazy week, guys, especially in the K pop world. Let's say more like in the Big Bang world for VIPs. Getting crazy. Yeah, guys, we have some things to talk about. First of all, only this morning I managed to go through all the comments from all the shorts that I posted this week. And I noticed that under one of them, I think the one where I said that GD was hinting at top at OT5 for Coachella. And I saw some people getting into a bit of a discussion there, let's say. And I wasn't necessarily crazy about that because guys, I really like us to be all respectful of each other and opinions. And these are actually not real problems at the end of the day. Whether it's going to be OT3, OT4, or OT5 tomorrow evening. Um, Not technical tomorrow evening, but you know what I mean. And I saw that people got really into it a bit, and my feeling was like maybe some people should go outside and touch some grass because I don't know why OT5 and Songri is such a touchy feeling. And I saw this user, I don't know if she's a or he a subscriber or anything, or just a random person that ended up on my channel and on that short. uh, that person called Songri rapist or and other things that actually are not true, because I actually went through his story a while back when I did a video on him, and through all the media coverage and allegations, and that was simply not true. And this person said that if they will bring out Songri, they are just as bad as he is, and this person is gonna unstand everybody. And I'm like, go touch some grass, please, or get a hobby or a job or something, because that's a bit intense and insane. And yeah, it got pretty intense. And somebody was kind enough. Hi, dear. Somebody was kind enough to explain to this person with like a proper comment in a proper comment what the allegations were and the whole situation with Songri. And I was like, thank you for doing this, because to be honest, I don't have necessarily the patience to do this, because at this point all the information is out there. I posted a video on it, and at some point it's your responsibility to get informed. I'm sure it's way easier to if you hear a rumor, to jump on that train and follow the herd, and just think you know the situation and think you know everything, and you think this is the truth. But at the end of the day, guys, I don't think we'll ever know the full truth of what happened and what's true and what's not, and what was media manipulation. The police was also involved them with a bit of corruption and stuff. So it's a bit crazy, and at the end of the day, I think we should be more respectful anywhere, not just on this channel but everywhere. And calling people such things, like a rapist and stuff like that, that's crazy. That's crazy. You can say anything, but he wasn't that. Like wasn't even an allegation implying that. um so I don't know where that person got that information, but this is the internet, and people like to make things up and to hate. A lot of people really love to hate. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say first. And I'm sorry if you got caught up in that discussion. I actually haven't seen it until today. And I always worried a bit about this war between these fandom sections, like with OT3 or OT4, OT5. Hi dear, hi dear. I was worried about those because I'm always trying to be a bit neutral, a bit like, let's have some nuances in our discourse, in our talks. Let's not just jump to conclusions and rush to throw dirt at people we don't even know. Uh, it ain't that serious, guys. It really ain't that serious. The only people that are actually allowed to comment. Oh, we just started, dear. No worries. The only people that are actually allowed to comment on the situation are the members. We are just here on the ride. Um, G-Top Taesang, I saw that you made our live stream inside joke with us rioting over GD if Top is not gonna show up at Coachella, and somebody told you that. How dare you say that? And no, it's not GD's fault. And I'm like, chill down, chill down. It's just a joke. And there are a lot of people that commented this thing with on this whole issue with Bangchela and whether it's gonna be an OT4 or OT5 reunion. Everybody's like, respect OT3. Like how suddenly OT3 fans are suddenly more aggressive than than OT5. Like I'm usually used to OT5 fans being a bit aggressive, but OT3, and they're like, guys, maybe some of you have commented like that, but I'm just here to tell you, and people like respect OT3 because uh, they decided that they said we should respect that, so let's respect that. But guys, can you please let GD know that he's supposed to respect that? Because I'm sorry, but every day this week he or one of the other members dropped a hint towards at least OT4, at least Top. So don't come on here and tell me respect OT3. I respect all five of them. I respect them for their work, dedication, talent, and personality, kindness, and everything. But don't come here respect. These people are celebrities. They don't know what I think, what I respect, and what I don't respect. It's just music, guys. It's just some people blessing us with their talent, and it's a weird situation right now. Maybe I'm not explaining myself properly, but this like respect that I respect all of them. I respect all of them. After last Friday when Top dropped his album, I was 100% like, okay, this chapter is over with OT4. uh, it's fine. I respect his solo career. I listened to his album like until my ears started bleeding. I make content for him. Like, of course, I respect him, and I respect Big Bang members as well. But we can't be blind at this point. We can't be blind because Instagram has been a mess this week. Instagram, YouTube, Threads, I'm sure X, but I'm not there. Everybody is so confused. Everybody is in a state of bewilderment and utter confusion because as never before, there are hints every day, every freaking day, like starting since when did Top drop the music video on Tuesday, I think, when the members also dropped the Coachella promo video. And starting since that moment, every day, multiple days a week, I'm on Instagram with Margaret, and I'm like, what is this? That you can't. You're it's and you come and tell me respect of things. Well, can you please let these guys know that, please? Like, uh, uh, but you know, but at this point it's not even us being crazy. Everybody sees the same signs. It's not me coming here, guys. I'm a skeptic, and if I see these things, and I at this point, I'm very much convinced he will come. I'm not 100% sure with OT5 if they will go that far, but with Top, I'm almost like 100% that he's gonna be there, because every day, like just now, like an hour ago or something, GD posted a photo or story or something with uh, a Coke in his hand. Somebody said, "Oh, zero Coke reference," and then he posted something. It was like a hat or something with a hole in it, and like keeping it so you can see his eye through the hole, which might be a reference to the top spot thing from Studio 54. There are a lot and lots of hints. Taeyang posted a TikTok for Coachella, which had a GD Top song. Come on, don't tell me that just a coincidence. That's not just a coincidence, guys. And GD posted a couple of stories, and in the audio, it's like from the story with the Haru Haru, which I also posted as a short. That particular thing, it's the audio, it's the part where they sing Haru Haru live, and it's when the song really hypes up the crowd. Top does ad libs, and you come and tell me, yes, of course, I'm sure that GD likes that part also because VIPs are chanting and singing. But are we gonna ignore the fact that you have Songri and Top on audio there? Like, are we really gonna pretend that that's not a thing? He also posted, I think today or yesterday, same promo for Coachella, and in the audio there was like the "Fuck It" song live, and it was with Top ad libs. Can aha? Are we really? If it were maybe one time, if it were maybe just the Bangchela promo on Tuesday, maybe by now I would be like, okay, calm down. It was just in my head. But every day, guys, maybe just a tribute to Top, but every day Tasty Cake, every day, like how? And also after Tuesday, he posted. There was another promo for Bangchela with so it was like Big Bang, G Dragon, Taeyang, Daesang, and people were holding his breath, holding their breath, and were like, and VIP. Yes, VIP, the fandoms, the fandom, sure, VIPs, but it's a weird way to put things in a sentence, like it's very confusing, guys. It's GD Taeyang kind of same profile. I saw that Top changed his photo too. I didn't notice the thing with GD and Taeyang. I haven't seen these log. Um, GD has indeed liked a lot of content relating to Top and Studio 54. Uh, Guys, I'm gonna look like a fool. I'm gonna look like a fool, and I'm gonna come out here and apologize to you guys if on Monday morning I'm gonna be wrong and Top is not gonna be there for sure. I'm not. I'm gonna look like a fool, but at this point, it can't be. It can't be just random hints and coincidence. I don't know. I don't know. Of course, there hasn't been any hint from Top. Yes. And yes, guys, I do know what he said in those lyrics on his album. I do know. I'm perfectly aware. That's why I keep saying that after Friday, after I listened to the album, I was sure that this chapter is closed. But special guest. Yes, it's actually in the Coachella policy to bring out a guest. I found out this today after yesterday's performances because guys, Coachella already started yesterday, and everybody brings out a guest. And from what I know, it's a official Coachella policy. So this actually makes a ton of sense, Margaret, with Top being a special guest makes a ton of sense. And yeah, I do see that happening. Also, they posted this sing along guide for Fantastic Baby, Bang Bang Bang, and We Like to Party, I think. No worries, dear. We just started, and I'm sure gonna repeat myself over and over again about the things that I'm saying. And I'm sure it's not gonna be just three songs because these three songs are like what, 10 minutes, let's say 12 minutes, and they have like an hour long set. So they have to fill it with something else as well. I did see, I found an alleged set list, but I'm not sure if it's accurate. I don't know where these people got it. I don't know, Margaret, if you've seen it. So it's like Bang Bang Bang, Fantastic Baby, Would Like to Party, Still Alive, La La La, Tonight. Two song names in Korean. So I don't know what those are. Loser, Sober, another one in Korean, Home Sweet Home, and Still Life. They're ending with Still Life, which, come on, guys, come on. And also, you can see from that sing along guide for the fans that they didn't edit out Top's parts. They didn't. They are there as like the lyrics and like color coded for fans when to sing and when to hype the artist and that. I know it's just a theory set list, but the official the fan guide, that's real. That's real with the lyrics and Top's parts. So you know, wait, did they post? No, they didn't. They didn't post the whole set list. It's rumored. This one is it's rumored. I There's no official set list. Only Fantastic Baby, Bang Bang Bang, and We Like to Party, which two of them I was 100% sure they're gonna perform, and that's about it. But they do have top parts still there, so they're gonna go through those parts as well. You know what I'm saying? So they're intact. So guys, like it's getting very, very clear to me. For me, things are actually very clear. I don't know why people have such an issue with considering this as an option and like a viable option. Why? Because Top dropped the album and he says that and that and that. Well, those things still apply if he comes out at Coachella or in the future with the members. That doesn't mean that his lyrics are fake or that those things didn't happen. Just remember, he's been away for like a lot of years, and this is the album is more like a diary with what happened back then. So nobody's saying that things cannot change or he can't change his mind. So I don't understand why people have such an issue with this idea, or maybe people are just afraid to hope. because we've been disappointed a few times before. So yes, I did see that. I did see with the dancers flag playing with the flags or rehearsing, or yeah, and I did see the one with the three lines. But that doesn't mean that Top might not come out, because as we said, they have to have a guest. And if it's just like Big Bang as them three collabing technically with Top, that still goes. So uh yeah, we did talk with D and D's maybe Daesung and Taeyang are very quiet about everything. I mean, they do post a lot. Taeyang more than Daesung. Taeyang also had that TikTok with the GD Top. Guys, maybe they will perform some GD Top things. So hi dear. No worries if you weren't. So there's always a possibility, and right now that possibility is really me too. Okay. Top reposting fan edits. I really like Top's interactions on social media right now. Like, he really is active, and I think he's enjoying this attention. So I'm happy about that. It's the opposite to me with OT3 Big Bang. I was. What do you mean, pretty, when you cry? Like, do you mean like you think they shouldn't have dropped all of these hints and stuff like that this week? Oh, he deleted the TikTok. I didn't know. Ah, sneaky. Yeah, they Taeyang and Daesung are more sneaky. And GD really can't keep somebody on thread said, so guys, as a guide in on when they perform, and when Top comes out, let's all pretend we're surprised, and we it's like, let's pretend that GD hasn't been dropping hints for a year straight, uh and let him enjoy us being surprised, which we are actually not. So um oh wow, amazing, amazing, that's an amazing birthday gift. I'm so happy for you. uh but wasn't it always the crown with 3 points? The Big Bang logo. I think it always was with three. Was it with five? Uh, guys, I'm not saying that Top will join Big Bang as a band. I'm not saying that because I don't know. Of course, I don't know that far. There, although the only hints that we've been talking so far are relating to the Coachella performance. That is all. I'm not saying that he's coming back to the band, to the group, and they're all gonna be happy, happy, jolly, jolly from now on, and the rest is history and no harm done. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that a lot of these hints and clues and the general vibe is pointing that he might be their guest, because as I said again, they need to have a guest. But I don't know since when they have this policy, because I keep trying to remember. For last year I watched heavily Alisa and Jenny on stage. I don't remember them having guests, but that's what I heard this morning, that it's an official policy as a performer to have guests. So yeah, Jenny had a guest. Okay, then my memory. But Lisa, don't remember Lisa having a guest. But yesterday, I feel like everybody had guests. Literally, everybody had guests. Um. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So they have to have one, and if not Top, who? And then um. Yeah. Just the mean. But why? They do have money to make another teaser. They do have money to do another one. They are. perfectly aware that the moon has it has a lot of implications and a lot of references. It's highly associated with top. It's not, they're not poor. They're not poor. YG is, I think YG is banking this whole thing. Don't tell me that YG doesn't have money to do another 15 seconds teaser. And can't be that expensive, to be honest, because it was literally, I don't know, about 10 to 15 seconds. Eh, I can do one in AI, in so for free. Um, Created by GD's team, and GD has money. That shouldn't be expensive to do. So, uh, if Top doesn't show up, it's gonna raise a lot of questions for me. Like, why? I can't say I'm gonna be necessarily upset or anything, but it's more like why. It's like 2 plus 2 is 4, but now you're gonna tell me that 2 plus 2 is 6. But why? Since when? So uh, it's gonna be strange, and I would have a lot of questions. Like maybe one of the questions is why did you use Top's moment right now, Top's spotlight to promote this, to like to reignite all of these speculations and theories that they're gonna be together at Coachella. Like, why would you do that if that wasn't, that would be acceptable if Top would also take advantage of that exposure, like in the event that he joins them on stage at Coachella. So yeah, that I think, like, I don't know, guys, if you understand. So, at the end of the music video for Studio 54, so after he points at that guy and he shoots and everything zooms, like it's top spot in one of the O's, it's his eye. And GD literally posted a thing like that. It was like something with a hole in it and holding it so his eye fit through the hole. Mm, You know, literally, why was the Big Bang flank of the moon? That's what I keep asking myself and everybody for what, 4 days. So yeah, that I'm also thinking that he might, if he joins them, he should perform one of his new songs. It's either gonna be that and or GT Top song, and or like an official. I'm sure he's gonna join them for a Big Bang song as well. So, but like, would you? I don't think GD. I know he can't keep a secret, but I could understand that being like applying to one time doing this, but every day, every day dropping a hint, and he's like raising the temperature. Um, is it rage baiting? I don't think it's about keeping or not keeping a secret anymore. I think it's maybe it's a signal, I would say. I don't think GT is stupid, guys. I don't think he's stupid. I'm sure because he is a businessman, guys. All of them are actually, and I'm sure everything is very calculated, and nothing is a coincidence, guys. It's not with GD. I wouldn't say GD, the person who overthinks his stories and calculates everything he puts on his stories and his songs and everything, and he doesn't really fit the careless GD vibe. They should have given him a stage. Yeah, that's true. Zutter will be great. Yeah, Zutter is goated. Yeah, he's professor and he's not stupid. uh yeah, Taeyang also script for each member. Was it the scripts or t-shirts, or what were those? Are you referring to those? Uh, but we are not cartoon and movies. We are actually not forcing, because after Big Bang Fan High, after Top, dropped the album, I think all of us, and I think I can say that for everybody, we are all very much at peace with the situation. I think we all thought that's it, nothing is happening. I did say in that live stream after the album dropped that Bangchela with Top is not happening. I said that. I was the first one to say that. But then that Coachella promo dropped with the moonland, with the Big Bang flag on the moon, and I'm like, girl, are we the one who are pushing OT4 on them, or are they pushing OT4 on us? I'm sorry. I don't think that fans are to blame here. I really don't think so, because everybody was heartbroken after Another Dimension drop. Everybody was very much like on tops. I wouldn't say on top side. I don't think there are sides here, but everybody like understood the things more clearly, maybe, and we were really okay with everything. So I think at this point, like GD really shook things up with that Bangchala teaser. Ah, okay. Um, Coming back, what do you mean Preppy Delight? Do you mean like for Coachella or coming back officially? Because I don't think that he's coming back to Big Bang. There's a difference. There's this distinction that I'm trying to make, that I don't think he's coming back to coach to Big Bang like for the tour and new album stuff like that. I think he might be a guest. I think he will be a guest. As I said, they are required to have a guest. And they did that wordplay with like Big Bang, G Dragon, Daesung, Taeyang, and VIP, which I think it's a wordplay which also includes the fandom and a VIP, which is supposed to be the guest. It is a cheap shot in creating the buzz, and that's actually why I think it's not just rage bait. I don't think that they would go that way and creating buzz. It would be a cheap shot, and I don't think that they are like that. I don't think they are like that. Going with the flow is not applicable. Yeah. Uh, and VIP, yeah, that was really confusing, guys. I was like, but isn't shouldn't if they would refer, now I'm really nitpicking, guys. I'm really becoming one of those people on threads. But if they would refer solely to the fandom, wouldn't they say NVIPs? What NVIP? Like that's why I say that maybe it's just a wordplay, which also would include the fandom and somebody else. Yeah, I don't see why not, guys. I don't see why not. Because who are we at the end of the day to decide what Top should or shouldn't do? Because a lot of people are like, oh, but he said that and that in Ovaya and in The Giant and in Studio 54 and in Self Crucifixion and everything. So what? Isn't he allowed to perform anymore if he wants to? Maybe he just woke up the next day after he dropped the album and then said, I'm gonna perform with the guys at Coachella. Why not? Like, it will also be a great opportunity for him to promote his album and his comeback. So why not? Um, that's the only reason they let Top drop. Yeah, wait. Preppy Delight. I want to talk about this comment. I feel like the reason why Big Bang can't meet up with Top or say so much about him is because of the people who are going to think that it means Top is return. So what? So what? Do you think people they are so scared of VIPs? Why does everybody think that G Dragon, Taeyang, and Daesung are and Top are so extremely scared of of what people think, like especially Top, who really dropped some lyrics in that album. GD is the goat. I don't think there's anything that can that he can do or say at this point, like unless it's really bad or illegal that could tarnish his reputation or his fame or his success. I'm sure people will still love him. And Taeyang, they sang the same. Like, why does everybody think that they are so terrified of what people think? I think they are beyond that. They are not just debuting, guys. They are not 20 again. They are experienced artists and performers, and they know the industry. At this point, they are the industry. And Top really didn't give a f. Like, seven out of 11 songs are excluded from broadcasting because of the content. So to 21, I don't think so because of the whole Park Bomb. Maybe CL, I do agree with that. Would be a cool collab. Would be, and I feel like this year is a very nostalgic year, guys. Like we had the Hannah Montana. Please stop. He doesn't want to be in Big Bang in being Top, but he doesn't have to be in Big Bang. This is what I'm saying. He doesn't have to be in Big Bang. He can be a guest, and he can be like a feature. He doesn't have to go back to Big Bang. It's not 0 100, guys. It's not black and white. It can't be. There are like 50 shades of gray. The saying. We have nuances in life. You can do that. It's not all or nothing. Why do we, why do we have to be so extreme? You know, for him, how do you know that he doesn't want to? Maybe he does. Maybe he changed his mind. Maybe he woke up yesterday morning and now he wants to. I know what he said in the album. I know. But are you actually ignoring all of the hints that we're getting? Because I haven't seen anybody this week give me a reasonable explanation for all the hints that we've been getting from the guys. Nobody has offered me any reasonable explanation that isn't Top joining them at Bangchela. Like, for real. Nobody's forcing him. God forbid. I think that since he dropped this album, I think it's very obvious that people really support him, whatever he wants to do. Especially even K netizens have been really okay with his album and his comeback. I haven't seen actually any backlash, or maybe it wasn't big enough for me to see it. So it hasn't gone viral, hasn't been popular or anything. The hate. So if it were any hate, and the lyrics, guys, he really didn't hold back. So can you please tell me what your other comment was? Because there have been some messages and I can't scroll back. It's gonna take a while. Maybe listen to the. We don't know, guys. We don't know these people. I, I know sometimes we think we do. We don't know. We don't talk to them. We don't know what's happening. We don't know what has been happening to them behind the scenes for all these years. We don't know. We're just speculating, and we think we know because we're being parasocial. But it's you know is what I want to tell you. I went, I think hear the tape about getting back. Who mentioned Nana? When did Nana become part of the conversation? Um, and Cartoon and Movies was talking about GD. It was a jokey joke. It was a jokey joke about our favorite couple. I don't know why people really don't like. At the end of the day, why don't you want them to be together? Yes, I know that. I know that is in Top's video, but somebody mentioned her in the chat here, and I thought that I missed something. I don't understand why people are so against these ideas. Like, would it be so bad? Would it be so bad if that would happen? I think that would be great. Actually, they actually look great together, and she's really pretty. She's also, from what I've seen this week, she's also a bit scandalous. um I actually would want, when I saw VIP, I know it's great. Maybe it's Yeah, maybe it's Mimi Mino as a guest, but he doesn't sing. So it would be, I mean, it's fun for fan meetings and stuff like that, but this is like an official performance thing. And, uh, but you don't know he doesn't want to be. And nobody said he has to be in Big Bang. Nobody said that. We're not saying that. Please stop with that. We're not saying that he's joining Big Bang. We said only that he might appear as a guest because Giri has been dropping hints all week. And again, nobody has offered me, I haven't seen anywhere on the internet this week a proper explanation or a counter argument if that these are not actually hints that he's gonna be there. So this is one. I think it's very clear, guys. Like all, mm, I really don't understand why there's such a like. I People really have a hard time accepting this. Well, today he posted a photo with him holding like a can of Coke. He also posted like a thing with a Margaret, I don't remember. Was it like a T-shirt or something with a hole, and it's like the top spot thing with a top's eye in it. Um, Taeyang had a TikTok with GD Top audio. GD posted the Haru Haru live as a audio, and it's exactly the part where the song really hypes up the public and Top ad libs also with the fuck it live version, same with the Top ad libbing. So why those parts? Like from out of all the parts that you can put in those audios, I think it would be super easy to avoid. That's what bothers me. It would be super easy to avoid these interpretations. You don't have to post exactly that part. You don't have to post yourself holding a can of Coke 1 week after Top dropped a song that has that in the name. You don't have to post a GD Top audio. You know people are gonna talk, especially now between Another Dimension releasing and the Coachella performance. Like this is a very critical time frame. If I were them and Top wouldn't return, like it wouldn't be at Coachella, I would avoid as much as possible. I would post anything else, anything that couldn't raise any interpretation. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't even like anything on Instagram if I were GD. This week, these 2 weeks, as I mean that it's super easily avoidable, and you know it's critical. Okay, he doesn't even watch the reels. Okay, but then all of the other signs and that Coachella promo video with the flag on the moon. Girl, it would be so easy, like if you don't want us to speculate and interpret things and go crazy, don't. Like try to avoid doing that. They're not stupid. They're not stupid. These are not stupid men. They are businessmen and they know we're gonna go crazy. We know we're gonna sit here and talk and hope. I hope they are also aware that if this doesn't happen, a lot of hearts are gonna be broken, and so I hope they're being responsible about their actions. But it's like being a celebrity and doing things when you are an influence on people. So you need to be careful with what you do because you are an influence whether you want it or not. So that's what I'm saying, that in this time frame or of what. So Top dropped his album last week, right? So it's like a week and a bit where they should be extremely careful if they don't want people to like flame this argument that Top is coming. So but they were doing exactly the opposite. Exactly the opposite. Like every day, guys, every day I was talking to Margaret like this can't be real. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Because 2 plus 2 is really starting to look like six at this point. It's frying me too. It's frying me too, Sabine. Like it's like a situationship. FBI check. It's not even, we don't even have to go that deep. That's the whole issue, Elena. Because until now, until Top dropped his album and everything, we would go off like small things. We would really make a whole inquiries over one Instagram like, or things that really are were not obvious, it was super subtle and stuff. So then it would be understandable that we would be crazy and making things up. But this week, guys, this week I was like, my head is gonna explode. I think that's very possible, Margaret. And I, yes, I do agree that we all VIPs need some help, and some psychological help, definitely. I don't know what the Coachella stage will look like. I have no idea. This week has been a lot, and I try to take breaks often so I don't fry myself out until the performance. But I don't know, guys. I don't know why people are so against this. Like, who are you to decide what Top does? What? You saw that? You saw that it was a cap, yeah, with the holes. How? Okay, try to give me an explanation why he would post that. Why? Why? Then, well, actually, one plus one is Geong. New math. That this is VIP math. Um, so call me crazy, guys. Call me paranoid. Call me disrespectful to OT3. Call me whatever you guys want to. I Daesung, I think, is keeping himself out of this. I think he's going to sleep to bed early. I think he's minding his business. I think he's trying to be as unproblematic as he can. It's Jeong. Yeah. One plus one, Jeong. So call me crazy. I'm definitely gonna look like a fool. Hi, Felix girl. Are you a Stray Kid fan, Felix girl? Call me crazy, but I do think, and I am gonna come out and apologize if it's not gonna be like this. OT3 coming for me. You know what? What are OT3 gonna do to me? I all my VIP YouTuber career, like 1 year since I've been doing this, I feared OT5 fans, and now actually I'm more surprised that OT3 are even more vicious, and I don't understand why they are like these guards, these guard dogs that feel like they have to defend G Dragon, Daesung, and Taeyang from these crazy people that actually want the original band together. And how dare they? You don't respect LT3, respect that. Girl, I spend money on these people. Of course, I respect them for FFS. Like, for Pete's sake, really, really, guard dogs, like, come on, do you think that they need your help? Do you think that they need your help? You are the same people that are gonna send trucks to GD because you don't like how he dresses. So yeah, they're gonna send trucks to me. Let them send money. And if they send trucks, I'm gonna live stream it, and I'm gonna grow my channel so much, and I'm gonna make some money out of it. So it's stupid. OT5 fans, I'm not scared, actually. Most of them are actually nice. I think they are very misunderstood. This week has been crazy because I keep a hope there, or I think there's a high chance that maybe it's gonna be an OT5 reunion, because I don't remember the last time that G Dragon included in a story of his Songri's voice. So don't. Why are you using such harsh words? Why disgusted? Why disgusted? We basically are listening to OT5 songs. So there's only one OT4 song, and one OT3 song. So all the 99% of Big Bang discography is OT5. So yeah, five lines. And for me, another reason is the Haru Haru live audio that Giri included in that story, which was like, what song? This voice, guys. I'm 31, Felix, girl. D for D. Uh, Made was over. So, guys, like there, why the world is not gonna end, guys. Whether Songri or Top shows up at the Coachella on the Coachella stage, the world is not gonna end, guys. Calm down. Everything's fine. We all keep saying that as long as the guys are happy, we are happy. So maybe let's try to respect that. I don't know, just a thought. And skincare routine, thank you so much. I've started using retinol and I'm very happy about that. And SPF. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's I look younger because of all the hate, all the OT3 hate I've been getting this week. Not necessarily getting OT3 hate, but a lot of flack, let's say, a lot of backlash. Um, there was someone yesterday. I don't remember his name actually, and I think he had at least two guests. He had one Jonas brother and another a girl that Vanessa. I don't remember right now the name because I'm old. But it's not Teddy Swims exactly. It's not limited to a number. I don't think so. Vanessa Carlton. Thank you, Margaret, for being my hard drive right now because my memory is mush. Tops Jones should just recreate Tops MV. Yeah. uh, if it's OT3 on that stage, let it go. Yes. A more important issue, that's fair. How about the second week for Coachella? Do you think Top will still appear? That's actually a thing that I wonder myself too during the last live stream, because it's not gonna be a surprise anymore. You can't do it right at this point. So if Top appears on the stage Monday morning for me, so weekend one, then the next weekend, if Top doesn't come, it's gonna be terribly unfair for the fans that only attend the second weekend. But if Top appears, it's not gonna be a surprise anymore. So it's gonna be expected. So it's not gonna be the same energy. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how they're gonna play this. What if Top? I actually thought about this one. Top weekend one is Hungry week two. Um, my bias, my bias most of the times is GD, but it's either GD or Top. But lately, it's been for a long time now. It's been GD. Yeah. Margaret, you really want to piss everybody off with a sangry, with a sangry thing. I think they should just do both. They still have. I haven't checked. I'm not actually familiar with Songri's lines. Which ones are Songri's lines, and if they are still in those fan guides for sing along. I know that Tops are. Connie Gion, no hugging Songre. Why? Why? I know we're tripping, but why? Why? From what I know, they usually perform the same thing. Maybe different outfits, different stage setup or something, but basically it's usually the same songs. So Margaret, be careful. You might get some trucks. Don't steal my trucks, Margaret. I'm not greedy. I can share the trucks with you, Margaret. Uh, Guys, I'm soon gonna drop all this being an OT4 or 5 or 3 thing. I think it's silly. I think it's completely made up by fans. This separation. Why do we have to separate ourselves? Why can't we all be united? Why are we segregated by such limits? I personally, Nicole, I'm let's say after this with this convention in mind, I would say I'm multi four. But that's just my preference. Let's say I have nothing actually against Songre. He's not necessarily my cup of tea, but yeah, that's all. My favorite song is Haru Haru. Haru Haru is my ultimate. I really hope they're gonna perform it. I really hope that all these, at least GD, at least that all these songs that you put in your audio, I hope you're gonna perform are gonna be on the set list. That at least that. Give me that, GD. At least that. Okay, dear. I hope you come back. I saw that GD is still in with his black hair, and I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't do hair colors anymore, crazy hair colors. But that's me. That's me because that's me. That's just my preference. Him with black hair. Haru Haru is best, best, best. Top of the world. We should also discuss, yeah, possible track list, guys. Top of the world. I actually saw a reel today on Instagram with the top of the world performance, that those red sequin outfits, and I think that's Daesung's song, guys. I don't know. I always associate top of the world with Daesung. Last Dance. I don't like long hair, GD. No, the other song is a good artist. Actually, I came across a reel today, Margaret, on Instagram with somebody performing Strong Baby live. So good. So good. A favorite song of mine, to be honest. Please, John, please. At this point, guys, we're just, I just, but how are you guys explaining? What do you guys think? So, all of you people who don't think that Top is gonna join them at Coachella, what do you think is gonna happen when Top's part comes on? Because it's gonna come on. Because we have those VIP guides, those fan guides with the lyrics as a guide for fans to sing along. What do you think it's gonna happen when Top's part comes on? If Top is not joining them on stage, how do you think it's gonna be? Because it's okay. I understand. So far, Taeyang played Still Life once. There was Last Dance at Ubermensch, but that was like one song, one at a time. But now you have multiple songs. You have 1 hour of Big Bang music. All have prominent top parts. Is it gonna be silent? Like uh, Home Sweet Home with Top. I think that would be a highlight. Lies is also good. Felix girl, I'm from Romania, Eastern Europe. This verse feeling top. Just a recording for every song. Yeah, well, I do feel like Lies and Haru Haru have the same DNA. I feel they're very similar in terms of melodic line, if that makes sense. Like they have that blueprint. But if I were to choose between Lies and Haru Haru, I would prefer Haru Haru. I Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I heard GD covering Songri's part in a Full of Tears. Um but it would be awkward, guys. Like how many songs can you fit in 1 hour? Well, 1 hour I think was GD's concert as well. But you and doing that for every song, it only the audio, like it's isn't that awkward? Wouldn't it be awkward? And what, like, mm, It's like it's the elephant in the room. Are we actually gonna pretend like it would? But let's put it that way. They could have eliminated it. They could have they could have Conigion. I don't know the cover. I don't know the cover. That's all I said. What I wanted to say. So, but why didn't they cut out those parts? Because they could have, as they did as Mama. You know, I understand that they left top parts in Bang 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 and stuff like that, but his actual lines they cut it out. So why didn't they do that? Allocating Big Bang should be high. I do agree with you, but maybe next year. Maybe next year. Same with like Sabrina Carpenter. 17 songs. Like it would. I think that 17 times just. I don't know, guys. I don't think it would actually flow. I think it would be a bit awkward. My favorite album, I think it's Conjeon, Giri's album. Anyone would be a good idea. I mean that it not only could it be bad for being caused to get even more hate. I do agree with you from that standpoint. That's actually pretty when you cry. As always, you make a really good point. That's actually very fair. We haven't been necessarily prepared, let's say, to see Songri back on the stage. I do agree with you. I don't know, but sure you have seen Top. Well, guys, I don't remember seeing GD when he flew to attend Mama. I don't remember that either. So don't you think that it would be quite easy to not be seen? Because I think it would. I think you could quite easily sneak. Um, but really, when you kind of want to go back to your argument, I do. That's actually pretty good one. I think maybe it would be easier for international fans because international fans, let's say, aren't really that accustomed to what happened and stuff like that. But they wouldn't we haven't been prepared, let's say prepped. The horrible idea. Well, there isn't any proof that Top is still friends with the guys. He stands on. Okay. Top is sneaker. Well, exactly, exactly, because nobody has been following in the last years. I have no idea where Top has been. Like I know he was in Texas at some point for the Dear Moon project. I know he's been in LA to record his album, but this is just inferring, and from what he's been posting, maybe, but it's not. I haven't seen any paparazzi photos, any fan photos. One time, I think somebody took a photo of him in Canada at an art exhibition, but that was about it. Uh, Also, now he's active, so maybe it would be different. Maybe he wouldn't be so under the radar anymore. So I don't know, but I don't think that's an obstacle in Toronto. Exactly. Yeah. So I know we would ask ourselves like, wouldn't anybody see him? But I think he would. I don't think that that's an obstacle necessarily. Oh, sorry, guys. Um, yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of angst when it comes to Songri, and that makes me sad a bit. I don't know. I'm not, guys. I'm not especially fond of Songri or anything like that. But I do think that people deserve forgiveness in life. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. And us, it's not for us to decide these things necessarily. And we don't know. We we don't know what if they are still friends or not, or For all we might know, Top is not friends with GD, Taeyang, or Daesang either, and you know, so we don't know actually. Um, I'm not saying maybe in the future he you sort of sound fond of him. Uh, no, I actually feel bad for him. I'm not necessarily fond of him. As I said, he's not my type of person necessarily. I always said I found to me he was always different from the rest of the guys. Had a different type of personality. He was more social, let's say, more inclined to party and to maybe a bit more naive and maybe the wrong entourage and stuff like that. But does that matter? Does that actually matter? Because at the end of the day, he most OT5 fans actually are OT5 because they enjoyed that part of Big Bang when they were all five and happy together. Nobody's even uh what if you vote for somebody who made me. Why not? Why not? What do you propose we do with all people who make mistakes? Shoot them or what? Mm, he, nobody died. What do you think they should do? We should ship them to an island to disappear from public, from society, or what would you want to happen to them, or what? He went to prison. He paid his due. He paid for his mistakes. What would he? What we would you actually expect him to do? At this point, realistically, or haven't you done anything wrong in your life? Consequences. As I said, nobody's perfect here. Nobody's perfect, and at the end of the day, I'm sure you listen to Big Bang songs, which are OT5. What do you do when Songri's voice comes on? Like, do you cover your ears or what do you do? Are you Big Bang's guard dog too? Do you think they are not able to protect themselves? Do you think they need the fans to watch their backs in case the evil man Songri comes and what does what? Like for real, what he's like the Slender Man or what? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Do you think he's gonna steal their money or their what songs or what? What? I'm sorry, but World War III is coming, dear. You should maybe join the army, or something, because I feel like a lot of you have a lot of pent up anger in you. Um, he's a criminal, really, is he? Does not seem to give a fuck. What do you want him to do? What do you want me? What do you want him to do? To go in the middle of the street and put ash on his head or what? I don't. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm trying to understand why are you so angry about this situation? Why are you so enraged over this? You're the only one who's getting pent up. Why? Uh, there are a lot of people that there are a lot of Korean actors in Squid Game as well. In the first season, the old man, it was actually a criminal. A lot of actors, a lot of people in public eye in Korea are actually convicted, ex-convicts. They have trials pending. They have accusations pending, and dear, I'm sure. I'm sure when you are so you seem to be very knowledgeable. I'm sure you know that a lot of those allegations weren't true and were manipulated by the media and by the police. So you don't support them either. So you haven't watched Squid Game for Top. You haven't, right? Because if you have, you indirectly supported those people as well. A lot of people around you, you might not know, have been to prison, have convictions, have allegations against them. Do you think everybody's perfect? Do you think nobody makes mistakes? What Jesus said, forgive. uh yeah, that's a fair argument, dear. That's really fair, but it's such a complex issue, and so why, I don't know why people are so sensitive about it, because I keep saying this is a sensitive issue, but it's only because people refuse to have a conversation about it. uh but Big Bang fan, it wasn't necessarily all like that. There were a lot of people that took advantage of his name as and reputation as an idol. And it's not that he did technically anything. Like, a lot of the things were actually made up. A lot of things happened at that club. Yes, I agree. But if you actually go through the evidence, there's basically not a lot of evidence. Do you know that they tried to arrest him 2 times and the arrest warrant was denied by a judge, by a judge who studied law and who is an expert in law and who looked at the actual evidence, and not Reddit info, not Reddit evidence and internet evidence. Actually looked at the evidence and he said, no, you are not allowed to arrest this person. This was before the trial, you know. And I think the reason why he pleaded guilty, because that's what happened in the end, he pleaded guilty because at that point his life was destroyed. He ruined his own life. Did he ruin his own life? Maybe. Did he? Uh, yeah, when I say OT5, guys, I mainly mean them five at their height, at their peak success, happy, great songs, and that's about it. I'm not crazy about Songri. You are OT5, just admit it. I'm OT5. Are you happy? Are you happy? OT5. GD never liked Songri. That's wrong. That's wrong. Because I have seen a lot of content with GD being friendly and nice to Songri, and he always gave Songri great lines in songs. Maybe towards the end. Well, I do hope you're gonna be able to sleep tonight now that I admitted I'm OT5. Please don't send any trucks. Please don't. I hope your soul is at peace now and you feel better about yourself, because you must be so perfect. Being the Lulu top, coming back to Coachella. Yes, we can go back. I need to grow up. I think that you need to grow up. I think you need to grow up because you hate people that you don't know, and you never been, you weren't there. You don't know what happened. I don't know what happened either. Nobody actually knows from the public. So you make no sense technically. You and a lot of people on the internet makes no sense, and you should go outside and touch some grass, get a hobby, get a job, go to school, do your homework. I don't know, read a book, get out in the real world a bit and experience life, and maybe then you're gonna have a different attitude. My bias, dear, my bias is GD. My bias is GD lately, but sometimes it's tough as well. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. I like them both, so it's very difficult to choose. What did they say? What did the Big Bang members say about Songri? Um, yes, I do agree. Pretty when you cry. I do agree. It was more severe, indeed. More people involved there. Actual victims, actual victims. I agree. A way more serious case. Yes. Top my bias, GD my bias wrecker. I do love this concept of bias wrecker. I love it. Um, mhm. Agree, Pretty When You Cry. Agree with both your top statement and Songri statement. I do agree. At Coachella. Yeah, that's what we've been saying. That he will probably be a special guest. Yeah, of the. It's not an issue about respecting or not. We of course we do respect Top and the members as well. It's just a matter of why these hints if it's not real. That's it's not a matter of respect. Of course, we're gonna respect him no matter what. Gigi was, when did Gigi say that Big Bang is four? When they were five, Gigi said that Big Bang is four. Yeah, also, he likes a ton of stuff on Instagram. He doesn't actually see everything that he likes. Tons of stuff. Yes, he did yell. He did argue with Songri about his selfishness and about Songri not spending time with them. I actually did a video about that. But you usually do that about people that you care about. And when you see a friend of yours or someone dear to you, don't tell me that they've been in a band for 10 years and he didn't care about his band member. Do you really think that's for real? Of course, he didn't like, and you don't like your brother's friends when you care about that person. And when you see him not being his best version, of course, you're going to get pissed. That means you care. Because imagine you have friends that act like that. You would care too, right? Mm. Yeah, they were happy as five. Of course, guys, like they just remember they were babies when they started out. When they debuted, they were babies. They were like so skinny and cutie and innocent looking, and they spent a lot of time together. They lived together for a long time. Stop being parasocial. I'm the one who's being parasocial. Uh, Oh, well, I guess you're the Big Bang expert, so you must be right. I'm sure you are friends with them and you have their contacts in your phone, and I'm sure you know better than I do. So then I guess you're right. Uh, remember, it's a corner, and he must be in the middle. I don't know. I'm parasocial. I think that top will be there at Coachella too. Yeah, they were babies. They were babies, guys. They spent a lot of time together. And the success of a band rests heavily on members getting along. Like, look at Cat's Eye, what's happening? So they really have to get along to make things work. And they were so successful. So obviously things worked. I think towards the end, things stopped working, maybe. And, that's a lesson for all of us, guys. Be very careful who you surround yourself with, because the wrong people can really be your downfall, and the right people can really lift you up. So, really be careful about that in life. That's an advice from me. That's a life lesson. Yeah. I'm sure you know better, as I said. If you know, you know. What can I say? You know better. I'm sure that there were people who said the same thing about Top. But if you're such an expert, I'm sure you know whether Top will be there too, right? Not you what? Ah, about Top? Well, at least that. At least that, I think. Yeah, I really hope he is. I really hope he is. Yeah, Margaret, that's the feeling. Don't know. Don't know. But no, I actually feel very strongly about him being there. So why don't you think that Top will be there? Give me, this is a discussion between adults. Why do you think he's not going to be there? Because I really do want to hear some proper counter arguments to what we've been saying this week. I really do. We talk with Cat's Eye, guys. Well, Mano left the band, so maybe Top will join Cat's Eye now. That would be something. That would be something. It'd be like gnarly. But again, I'm telling you, if he's gonna go on that stage, that doesn't mean he's part of Big Bang. That means he might be a guest because he's an artist by himself as well. So he has an album now. He has his own style. That doesn't mean he can't join them on stage. Why would that be why would that be an obstacle? Top and Cat's Eye, gnarly. And just imagine Top like what's that move, like hitting it back, twerking. Taeyang. Okay, a Taeyang bias. Yes. Mano joins Big Bang. I hope not. I hope. Hmm. He's the internet girl, guys. That would be funny, guys. Todd. Rain dancer. He will be the visual guy since Manon was the visual and she left. And now Top can be the visual. You're a very negative person. We are just joking. Yeah, of course it would suck, obviously. I do like Cat's Eye because they have these stupid songs. I don't even count them as K-pop. But it's a joke. But I do like the girls. They're very pretty and I love the dances. The dances are spot on. Spaghetti by Le Seraphim is a stupid song, but it's really catchy. And the dance, I learned the dance. Doesn't mean anything. Not a funny joke. Well, that's your opinion. It's not a funny joke. I'm laughing, so I must think it's funny. It would actually be hilarious, guys. It would actually be hilarious. Just imagine Tom doing the gnarly dance. Pinky up, pinky up. I hate that song. That song. A lot of people didn't like Internet Girl. I love Internet Girl, but Pinky Up is really not my thing. That's really really bad. A bias in Cat's Eye, I do. I actually don't. I like all of them. I like all of them. I think each and every one of them has uh her best features and stuff. Like I really like all of them. I can't pick. Going crazy for me for a moment. Big Bang actually only performs the three songs. That would be something. That would be something. They are beautiful and the dances, guys, and I like them. They are great visuals. They are great visuals. I like to see hot women dance and sing, and they have great vocals. You can't say anything about their vocals. They really are talented. And Yunche is the only K-pop thing in Cat's Eye. So she's a blonde now. But I wasn't really fond of Manon, to be honest. Uh, I don't know. I like gnarly internet girl. I like what do I like? Gabriella, not so much, but MIA is a really hot song. So, but since Stop remove Cat's Eye from it. That's funny because I'm ugly laughing. I'm not cute laughing. I'm ugly laughing. That's really fun. Um, well, where are you from, Liv? Because for me, technically, Bangchala starts Monday morning. So Coachella is still happening. Like, but if you mean Bangchala, like Big Bang, it's technically tomorrow evening LA time. For me, it's gonna be Monday morning. I did post on my post section. I did post some time zones there, depending where you're from. Also, you can download the Coachella app, and then there you can add in your schedule Big Bang, and it's gonna show you in your time zone, if that helps. The US, just download that. That's the easiest thing to do. Just download the Coachella app and add Big Bang on your schedule, and it's gonna show you in your time zone. I think that's the easiest to do, so you don't jump over these hoops, trying to figure out the time zone. I love our fake scenarios as well. Oh, thank God, I don't have anything. Holidays, cool. The Easter holiday, right? For me, it's Easter tomorrow. Actually, I have to go to church tonight. But yeah, Easter and Monday it's gonna be next day, second day after Easter. So, but guys, this with Cat's Eye and Top. It's so funny. Uh, thank you, thank you. Feel like if Top is going to join them as guests. Like, do you mean next weekend? But if I were a fan and if I were going only this weekend and then Top shows up next weekend, I would be really pissed. Like, I would be really, really pissed because it's not cheap. It's not cheap to go to Coachella. You need plane tickets, you need concert, like festival tickets, you need hotel, you need Uber money, you need a lot of stuff, also outfits, but you know that's only if you want to be extra. But it's not cheap, and I would be super pissed to spend so much money and Top showing up a week after. Like, that would be crazy. Well, Cat's Eye already performed yesterday, and their guest was the Golden Girls, the K-pop Demon Hunters girls. Um, so expensive. It's really expensive. But yeah, they brought up the K-pop Demon Hunters girls. So no Top, no Top in Cat's Eye, unfortunately. Maybe next week. Maybe next week, because like it's not mandatory to have the same guests. So I guess we're gonna see. But they can't be Big Bang's guests since they also have like stage to perform. I don't know, and I don't know what Big Bang has actually to do with Cat's Eye because it would be a weird crossover. So expensive, yeah, super expensive to go to Coachella. Best chance, become an influencer and be invited. I'm not going. I'm going on YouTube live. Coachella. But it's gonna be fine, guys. I'm used to getting FOMO at this point. I'm really used to having FOMO, but still, it's still gonna be fun. And we're gonna experience it here on the channel, on the live stream. It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be lots of fun. I actually can't wait. I really keep my fingers crossed they perform Haru Haru. I really wish they perform Haru Haru. I really wish his stories are a clue, at least for the songs, at least for the track list. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's amazing. I do hope you enjoy it. I do hope you enjoy it. And if Top shows up, please scream for all of us. Please scream for all of us. And if Songri shows up, please don't don't go on stage and kill him, please. Don't throw rocks. I got English lessons during Coachella. Oh, that's super nice. Thank you for the effort, Big Bang Fan one. 9:30 for me. It's gonna be 8:30. I'm gonna make an effort. I'm not a morning person either. I hate getting up in the morning, but I think it's gonna be so exciting that I will actually can't wait to get up. So, oh, where are you going on vacation, Nicole? Lies, haru haru, or la la la. Yeah, 7:30. I think that's doable. I think that's doable. Lies. I maybe La La La. I mean, it's on that rumored set list, so could be. Also, GD played it during one of his fan meetings, so I think that might be a clue as well. So, maybe they'll have CL in male drag cosplay top. The top doll, the top doll, stooping that low to make his delusions come true. Agree. Agree. I agree. Could be. Could be. Could be the top dog. I actually haven't thought about that. And Giri could say, "Yes, I dropped all of the hints, but here's the doll." So technically, I didn't lie. So yes, but it's the Studio 54 also has some very interesting lyrics relating to Big Bang, so I think it would be a bit weird, a bit awkward to sing about shading Big Bang while being on stage with Big Bang. It would be like Green Day performing at Super Bowl, them being very anti-Trump and but Trump being in the audience. I don't know. It would be a bit trippy. Don't know. Don't know. Maybe a less problematic song. Maybe something more tame. Maybe for fans. Maybe standout syndrome. Maybe something more friendly, more Big Bang friendly. Although I love Studio 54, but it would be awkward, at the least to say for fans. Yeah, for fans would be or Desperado. It's also uh, very safe. Desperado is safe. Self crucifixion, no. Just imagine him playing self crucifixion, but also letting that uh, audio on with the media coverage and everybody being like, "What should we do now?" Like, and Top being there, like, "What? Listen, you should listen." uh, Definitely, definitely. I don't know where that doll is. They should. It should really make a comeback. That doll should really make a comeback. But yeah, or Diet Coke. Diet Coke. That's harmless too, right? It's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be fun. All of this speculation, but I'm really curious. After the performance, I cut off bang bang and then points at the members. Bang bang. What? Like oh, definitely jealous of Nana, of course. That goes without question. Um, I'm curious, what are we gonna speculate about next week? this day, like next Saturday, about the second weekend. Like, I'm really curious what how the situation is gonna be. What uh, nervous laughing. Oh my god, it's been so long, guys. We've been waiting for this Coachella for so long, and I feel like so many things have happened in the last 2 weeks. Like it's not this whole year like didn't compare to the last 2 weeks. So many things happened, so much content, so many hints. Like my head is spinning. My head is literally spinning. Um, and I wanted to do this live stream before Coachella to like I'm not what. See guys, I'm so tired that I even forgot what I said 1 minute ago. So but yeah, like you go in California, I'm more likely to cheer when smoking weed is. Oh, definitely, definitely. I agree with that. I agree with that. That's fair. But Sabina, you were talking about being jealous of Nana. Sorry. I'm gonna show up in there. I think the hints mean that he's going. That's what I think. Now, of course, there are a ton of reasons why he shouldn't, or why no. Maybe I would have preferred this not to happen right now or something. But I mean, if they want it to happen, if he's going, I'm gonna be fine with the whole situation, with all the hints and everything. But if not, I'm gonna be a bit conflicted about them taking advantage of Top's moments right now and maybe overshadowing it a bit. And I'm not necessarily okay with that thought of Big Bang members a bit taking over Top's moment, and that's a bit iffy. That's a bit iffy to me. But if he shows up, then I guess it's fine. The scene with the eyes, yeah, when they eat eyes, that's disgusting. That's why I really hope I'm really pushing for Top to be there, because otherwise I don't like the thoughts that I'm gonna have. I really don't like the thoughts, and I don't want to see them in that light. I don't want to think that they took this cheap shot at promoting themselves, because they don't have to. They don't have to. They can't sell any more tickets because tickets are sold out. There's no point. And people have been knowing for a year now that they are performing. You're not going to convert anybody in 2 weeks, 1 week. So I think it's pointless. I don't see the purpose in doing that. And there are tons of other ways to promote yourself other than taking advantage of Top's comeback. Like you could have done some collabs with Justin Bieber or with other artists that are there Coachella. I don't know. I don't work in PR. I shouldn't have to come up with other ways to promote yourself other than banking on Top's comeback and popularity right now. So I really do hope he shows up because otherwise it's gonna be weird. How did they take advantage of Top's comeback? Well, technically, Top dropped "Pretty When You Cry." I'm so sorry you have to go, but thank you for joining and for your very insightful comments and takes. Connie Gion, well, Top's music video dropped on Tuesday, if I'm right, at 6 Korea time. And GD dropped the promo for Coachella at 7, so 1 hour later, which I'm sure you know it's heavily hinting at top because it's basically a flag with Big Bang written on it, planted on the moon. And you know that the moon has is highly connected to uh yeah. I agree, pretty when you cry. It's very heavily associated with top because I watched the music video for Studio 54 and then I saw the promo for Coachella and then immediately forgot about the music video, about Top's music video, because everybody was talking about why is the Big Bang flag on the moon? Why did they use this theme right now? Why did they drop it 1 hour after Top dropped his music video? Why so close? Why in the same day? Why now? Why this theme? Why? And nobody was able to answer these questions in a way that didn't include Coachella, Bangchella, and Top being there. That's why I'm saying that if Top is not gonna show up, then it's really weird that because they knew when Top was gonna drop the music video. Why they decided to drop it 1 hour after and with that theme? Uh, Don't you think it's a bit suspicious, a bit weird? So if Top doesn't show up, I I would think it's maybe speculating Top's the possibility of Top joining them at Coachella in their interest to promote themselves. And also banking on the fact that Top dropped his album and he's very popular right now. That's what I mean by banking on his popularity right now and maybe stealing the spotlight from him, overshadowing him a bit. That's what I'm saying. Whew, I don't know if I explained myself properly. I tried as best as I could. I did have a video. I do have a video on this teaser without all the hints that GD dropped during this week. Oh, cool, cool horses. That's cute. Bye, dear. Bye, Big Bang Fan One. Thank you for joining. So, thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Thank you. And I agree. I agree that they don't need to promote themselves, but then why? Then answer answer these questions for me. If they weren't trying to overshadow Top, why did they use the moon theme, and why they chose that day and time to drop the Coachella promo? Simple questions. Why? If they weren't trying either to hint at Top joining them or trying to overshadow Top. Because somebody actually left a comment on my channel that this is just marketing and they are trying to promote themselves and banking on these rumors and speculating and basically taking advantage of all this discourse that's been happening. Because a lot of people, if you go on threads especially, there's a lot of talk going around simply because of that video, simply because of that Coachella promo. That's where it started because everybody was fine with it not happening after Another Dimension dropped. Everybody was super okay with it. We had closure. We had closure, and GD came and opened the door again, you know, by force. So I don't have an explanation why, if it's not to hint at Top joining. Uh, I think the time in Korea. And what would that 2:30 hint? Could be a hint for what? I don't know what time it would be in Korea because I don't think they actually choose their time slot. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Same. Same. After another dimension dropped, you remember, guys, we were very we were very at peace. We were sad, but very at peace with the idea. And I was ready never to mention it again, never to raise the idea of top at Coachella. I actually remember saying in the live stream, no, he's not going to join. But now I think we're all going a bit a little crazy. I think we're all there. I think we're all there. And uh no, I think that's maybe reading too much into it because I don't think they actually choose the time slot. I don't know. Coachella is a really big deal, and I don't think you can choose. Yeah, yeah, the Lulu, Margaret, but you've been right with a bunch of things already, so far. So the Lulu or clairvoyant? Yeah, I think it's a bit far fetched. The time into 2:30. Mm, mm. That maybe would be a coincidence, but just imagine if Top joins. And but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Don't think so. So both. We don't know. We don't know. Very out of whack. And it's not our fault. I swear this week has not been our fault. Usually I blame VIPs for making up things and for over interpreting things and over reading into things. I always say that we're doing too much, but this week it's not us, guys. It's not us. This week I can't blame us. This week I blame GD. This week I blame GD. No, it's it hit us in our faces literally. Like my mouth literally dropped when I saw the teaser. My mouth dropped. I was like, what is the reason behind this decision? What was going through your mind when you chose this theme and when you thought, no, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. No, nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. How are they gonna know? They're gonna know. And we know. We know. So somebody thought they were being slick and subtle, but nope. Nope. We know everything. We see everything. So don't know, guys. Don't know. Don't know anything anymore. Yeah. What a crazy live stream. What we haven't had one like this in a while. I think never. Very exciting. I do welcome, contradictory conversations because somebody said that society and like I fight for your right to not agree with me, like it's fine to have conversations because this is how people communicate. We are humans, we need to talk. We live in a civilized society. So I do welcome anybody who has a different opinion from mine, and I'm open to dialogue and discussion as long as everybody's being respectful. Yeah, suspicious. It has been suspicious all of a sudden, because they haven't. Only now they posted in support of the album, but not when CL commented, for example. Like, why now? And Top at the same time, Top not reposting or not acknowledging in any way. Mm, Maybe we should all just go to sleep. It's still day here, but maybe we should all just go to sleep and wake up when Bankchella starts so we just don't have to think anymore. Maybe that would be an idea. But yeah. I don't know why things are so complicated. I think for a while GD wanted Top back and Top didn't want to come back. I don't know either because I think this is a main issue that has been brought up this week because on one side you have another dimension and the lyrics and the story, and on the other hand you have all the hints. And it's like, how do these things go together, let's say? Like, can we reconcile them? Can we find a way to make both of these work? I think we can. Because as I said at the beginning, another dimension is a story that happened. That doesn't mean, as I said, he doesn't have to join Big Bang again. He can just be a guest. He's still his own person, his own artist. But it's maybe we can find a compromise. But I do think that what he said in another dimension still stands and is still real and painful. It reads like a diary, so that still is valid. But that does another dimension precludes, like, is it impossible to ever see a possibility ever of him being on the same stage as the members? Because so GD is unblocked on Instagram. The members did post about his album. GD frequently interacts with posts relating to Top. Top's voice is not eliminated from any Big Bang song when performed live. So, like, it's weird. Definitely. And I don't, maybe it's not that simple. Maybe there are more things that we don't know about, maybe legal stuff with, I don't mean uh, bad legal stuff. I mean like legal stuff with YG maybe or stuff like that. Maybe he does. Maybe, but I find it very weird how he didn't acknowledge that the fans posted his album. And like, do you remember GD's story? He was watching the Desperado music video and posting at the same time, and it's a weird thing not to acknowledge. So, but and it's do am I the only one who thinks it's weird that he hasn't mentioned any of the members lately? Like, because he gave some interviews. Or just I don't know. That's a very good question. Maybe it's very expensive. Maybe Galaxy should buy it. What could GD do with a trademark? Um, I don't know. I'm not an expert in music law, but Galaxy should probably buy it as a record company. But I don't think that YG would want that cash cow to be sold. Like, that it's a cash cow for them. That's one of the reasons probably why they decided this comeback, not the members, I mean YG. Comeback plus new album plus tour. I think they heard like money sounds in their head. So that's very possible, Margaret. That's very possible. As I said, things might not be this simple of wanting or not wanting to come back. Maybe he can't. Maybe he doesn't want to. Maybe YG is not on board. I don't know. Yeah. At the end of the day, he's still allowed to use his stage name Top, so that's something. Because GD had to uh, get to a deal with YG for the name G Dragon and GD. So it's not that simple. No, music law is a bit complicated. It's not about. music anymore. It goes beyond that. It's about money most of all. But yeah, I don't know. YG has the members by the balls. Probably, yeah. You're probably right with that. It's difficult, but since Top, if he were to join them at Coachella, you could go around this trademark thing with because technically YG only allows this, uh, from what I know, correct me if I'm wrong, allows Big Bang to be used right now by Daesung Taeyang and G Dragon. And you could go around this by Top being a guest, I guess. So not performing under the Big Bang name. But at the same time, you do have Top's parts in these songs. So I don't know. Is he allowed to use it? Probably. Or maybe he was allowed, maybe when he left the group, maybe they came to a deal to allow him to leave with it because he also has the rights to Doom Dada and Turn It Up, which were under YG. So yeah. Yes, I know with Coachella, but also you have let's not forget about the tour that's upcoming and new album. And it's like people said this thing with Cat's Eye right now. So they recorded a song and released a song without Mano, and they are supposed to release an EP soon without Mano. So basically, Mano is not coming back because it's gonna be weird to have some material without one member and then that member coming back. So how are you gonna perform that material that you recorded without that member? So that's my question. To his name is under YG. There's no reports. What do you mean? Like the name Top is under YG? Confused. I really don't know. I know that his music uh is under Kakao Entertainment in terms of copyright. That's for sure. But the name is under trademark. Like, yeah, Top is trademarked. Definitely, because that's his stage name. Hypnotize my talk. That's one way to go, Liv. That's one way to go. Bye, dear. Bye, dear. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining and for contributing to the conversation. I hope to see you Monday morning. But yeah, I don't know. This thing with the copyright under Top. When we left, I'm sure he left with something, guys. But I also got in a fight like a while ago with somebody on YouTube here under my comments, and this person, and now I'm thinking, what happened to the rights to the GT Top songs? Because this person basically accused GD of stealing Top's material. Because I think that this person inferred that GD now has the sole ownership of GD Top, like basically the songs. So because none of them are on any of Top's platforms. Because you only have, besides another dimension, you only have Dum Dada and Turn It Up from his old life. That's a question. Oh, going live on Monday evening. Like, do you mean after the performance, after Bangchela? Or could GDYB? Yeah, I know that GDYB. Yeah. Uh, I might. I might. I mean, if people are interested, I could go. I could go live Monday evening for me. Yeah, technically, yeah, maybe to dissect the performance and talk about it. Top's name, valuable interactive property. GD Top, you mean? I think they do. I think they do because if Top had any business there in GD Top, he would take maybe he would promote the feature the songs on his YouTube or Spotify or basically his YouTube. So I guess they're still under YG. Don't know. I'm just telling you guys what this person said. Um and this person accused GD basically of stealing Top's material, stuff like that, and implying that actually Top wrote a lot of this stuff, and now GD is collecting all the benefits. Let's say, but I'm not an expert in music law, and I don't know how much of this is actually public information. At the same time, there has been like some media coverage when GD made his comeback that he got the rights to he reached a deal with YG to be able to use G Dragon and GD. So I have actually I've seen some photos, but I wasn't necessarily. Mm. Yeah, it's like let me see. uh, is it under piece minus one? I wasn't necessarily really impressed. Let's say I don't know. Could have been better. Piece minus one. No, I don't think it's under piece minus one. It's like super simple, yeah. Kind of too simple, maybe. Do you remember? It's not on Gigi's profile. It's not on piece minus one. It's where have I seen it? Big Bang. Is there an Instagram account for Big Bang? It's not weird. Now I don't remember where I seen it, but didn't look like much to be honest. I'm sure it's not cheap either. Keeping my money for that concert ticket, Margaret. I saw it on Facebook. The designs are mediocre. Yeah, Coachella site. Coachella. Yeah, maybe I've seen it on the Coachella Instagram. Coachella. Yeah, could have been better, definitely. I wonder why there's no Big Bang Instagram account. That's a bit strange. Let me see. But I don't think so. I mean, the Coachella page is really with performances. Let me throw a Google search. Big Bang Coachella March. I wonder why. Why is it? Limited capsule design. Okay. YG Select. Official March. Mm, but what is this thing with this sun? What is this theme, recurring theme with the yellow big sun? Why this? It's this hoodie is a bit ugly, to be honest. I don't know. The t-shirt too. Mm. No, I don't like it. I don't like the colors. I Big Bang on this background of sun, a yellow sun. Can't really see Big Bang, the Big Bang writing. I don't like it. I don't like it. T-shirts $50, sweatshirts $100. Mm-mm. Mm-mm, not feeling it. Not feeling it. Oh, definitely GD's merch. Yeah, definitely. No, it's ugly, ugly. Limited capsule design for the stage and beyond. By who? By who? Why can you can buy, because it said available Coachella merch booth throughout both weekends and via the official YouTube live stream on selected dates. Why are they gonna sell merch on YouTube live stream? Live stream exclusive to selected items. So you can buy merch on the live stream. That's weird. That's weird. Somebody said, "Let me design next time." I see graphic design is your passion. Wow, what in the word art, clip art? For real. Need peace minus one.com design. YG, please hire graphic designer. Wow, guys. So we're not crazy. So we're not crazy. Exclamation YG. No, definitely no GD design here. I think just a cash grab by YG. That's how cats are. So, oh, really? It's weird. YG, please hire graphic. The comments are on point, to be honest. It'll be better if G Dragon designed the merch. Honestly, this is the most uninteresting design I have ever seen from Big Bang. You guys can do much better than this. Gigi did not approve this. Oh my god, why is it ugly? Yeah. Everybody's agreeing, guys. So I'm not being unreasonable. It really is ugly, really. And why the sun? Why the sun? I don't like it. It's too bad. Too bad. Everything should have been perfect for the comeback. Everything should have been perfect. Why they choose to do that, I don't know. Yeah. It's a bit ugly. It's a bit ugly. I would have spent money on GD's crazy expensive merch, but this is mm, mm. Could have been better. Could have been better. No, YG Select. Why? That's dirty. Yep. Yep. Fun. Fun. I don't remember. Was there special merch for Head in the Clouds? Don't remember. I think at that point I was getting back into this groove because at some point I gave up my passion for Big Bang. I took a break and yeah, so I don't remember. I wasn't that active during that time, but even his mama merch was better, and that was basically just a daisy on a t-shirt, and that was better. That was cute. When you gotta to design it in Word, like Microsoft Word art. I think that ChatGPT could have done it better, to be honest. Unfortunately, AI for the win. Better that, but than this. Too bad. What can you do? There's a reason why everybody hates YG. There's a reason. But to be honest, now I think that all of these record companies are evil. I see all of them. Hype is getting a lot of crap right now. The other one, there was another one, I don't remember now. No, Hype. Yeah. Everybody's mishandling their idols and their groups. Temu version, yeah, Big Bang Temu version. Something with the crown, even just Big Bang. That would have been enough just to say Big Bang and something on the back. I don't know. I don't know. We don't work in marketing. Like we shouldn't have to come up with better design ideas. We don't. I'm not a graphic designer, and it's still easier to come up with something better. But it's gonna sell regardless, guys. It's gonna sell. I don't think that YG really cared that much, because they knew it was gonna sell. So the Chinese VIPs will buy everything for sure. They don't care about the design. Hype. Yeah, I saw some discourse regarding Hype and his this whole cat's eye thing. Hype also has the Seraphim, right? And is BTS with Hype too? Let AI design it. Yeah. Definition of lazy. Well, if it was gonna work regardless, as I said, they're gonna sell everything. So they're gonna go sold out, guys. They're gonna sell out so fast. The Big Bang hoodie TikTok shop. Oh, that's cute. That sounds cute. That sounds cute. Definitely. That's cute. Yeah. Too bad. Too bad. Yeah. I think I exhausted everything that I wanted to say today. Um, I'm sure that we're gonna get another 100 hints until Monday morning, and I'm gonna have some more crash outs over this performance. But I'm gonna try and shut the hell up until Monday, and then we'll see if I'm right or if I'm the biggest fool in the world. Justin Bieber tomorrow. Yeah, I'm actually super excited about this Coachella thing this year. I saw that Justin is gonna perform old songs. Sabrina yesterday was great. I really liked her performance. We got Joe Jonas yesterday. Vanessa Carlton. It was really great. Really great. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch Justin, but of course I can watch the performance next week. Something like that. Also, I'm curious if GD will head up JB, GD with JB, because guys, they were supposed to have a song together back in the day. So uh it would be really cool in 2026, G Dragon and Justin Bieber collab, long awaited collab. And from what I read, GD was really not satisfied with how the song was turning up, like coming out, and they just scrapped the project, unfortunately. But I would really like such a collab. Could be really fun. Bye, Liv. Bye, Liv. Jack White. Jack White? Yeah, didn't get released. Yeah, no. GD is such a perfectionist. Jack White. I don't. Do I know who Jack White is? Jack White. No. Okay. Sounds interesting. Ah, White Stripes. Seven Nations Army. What? No, the White Stripes. Yeah. No, I don't know, but I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, they did. They did, but Giri wasn't happy with it 100%. And, he doesn't do anything half ass. Not even gaslighting us. It's never half assed. It's always 100%, rock and roll. That's cool. That's cool. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I hope we had a productive live stream today. I hope we got out some thoughts, some demons, some feelings, some rage, some joy. I don't know, anything that makes us feel alive and makes us not dead, which is great. Um, yeah, I hope everybody is excited about Bankchela, and I think I'm gonna end the live stream. Yeah, because I literally have nothing more to say on the topic of Big Bang and Bankchela. I think I exhausted myself with the speculations and everything, but it's very soon. It's so soon. It's coming. It's coming, guys, and soon enough we're gonna get all of our answers, and I can't wait. Whatever happens is gonna be amazing, but I'm super curious what exactly is gonna happen and how. So Monday morning is gonna be the most exciting Monday morning in my life, I guess. I never ever in my life has been excited for a Monday morning to come. So, but thank you all for joining and for being so involved and so dedicated. It's fine if we don't get along. It's perfectly fine. We all have the right to have our own opinions. And I hope that too, Margaret, but I don't see it happening since it was only Anima that got canceled from what I know. But as we already discussed, Anima has some crazy stage things. Too bad because I thought they were gonna perform with Lisa. Anima with Lisa, their newest release. So that's crappy. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Make sure you get your rest for Monday morning. So I hope everybody will have a great weekend and great rest of the day. And thank you guys. I love you guys. And thank you for joining and for bearing with me on another crash out Saturday. So yeah, I saw Rosie post from Sabrina, I think. Lisa, I know was supposed to perform. Jenny, I don't know. But I guess I'll see on Instagram. Okay, guys, I'm going. I'll see you guys Monday morning if you want to join. I hope you join so we can experience this surprise of Top being there or not together. And then I can apologize to everybody if I'm wrong. And if not, I'm going to tell you guys, I told you so. I'm not going to lose that opportunity to do it. But we'll see. So join me Monday morning for more crash outs and more fangirling. So yeah,